All right, so I just have to show you guys where I am because it's so majestical out here. This is a little bit of my history and a big history of the area. Hang on, I've got to get my little ducks in here because she won't want to walk in all the grass. At any rate, this is Medina Lake, the dam at Medina Lake. Built in 1911, and I have been out here doing my Sprint 8 sets on this part. Sprint 8 is a series of 8 all-out sprints followed by 90 seconds of recovery time. Very easy. So I am a little winded, but you can see this part of the dam is where what was built originally, 1911, and then all of this cement down here is what was added, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago or something. And I apologize, it's really going to be windy here, but I just thought y'all had to see this area. It is so beautiful, and I wanted to share a little bit about Sprint 8. So Kaya, my little Australian Shepherd, did all the sprints with me. She's pretty tough. This little gal was home. I just brought her back out. But I grew up out here. And when I was a kid, we used to run around down here and go water skiing and all this stuff. Never thought about having to do it for exercise. It just was exercise because we were kids and running around. But now, because I don't live out in this kind of area, I have to find ways to exercise. So I'm out here with out here at my dad's house, which is not right here by the dam, but it's about a 5-minute walk. You have to drive across the dam to get to my dad's house. So this is the bottom of it, and it goes, I'll have to show you down here. So Sprint 8 is like I said, the 90 seconds rest and 30 seconds all out. Now, I never suggest somebody that does not already do some sort of sprinting to do Sprint 8 and sprint on the ground or on the track or something, and definitely not on cement, because number one, sprinting is so hard on your hamstrings, quads, knees, joints, everything. And if you're not used to doing sprinting already, then Sprint 8 would not be something for you with running, just because of the intensity of the starting and the stopping, because you're supposed to go all out with Sprint 8. I'm not going to get much further than this because this does drop completely off right here, but you can see the bottom of the dam down here, and I'm going to be quiet for a minute so you can just hear the water rushing. So this is but I do suggest that you could do Sprint 8 on a hill if you have been doing some hills, because you're not going all out to where the start and the stop would be, really hard on your body if you're not used to the start and the stops. So you have to find a way to get all out. And so my suggestion usually is somebody to do an elliptical or a recumbent bike or even a row machine, because the starting and the stopping is not as tough on the body. Running, of course, starting and stopping is pretty tough. But when you go up a hill, you can't go all out. But the only thing with the hill then is if you're doing you have to build up to the hills. So this hill is pretty steep, and I'll show you. The dam is so cool. You'll have to go look up Medina Dam if you're interested in history. But we've been coming out here since I was a kid. My dad's third generation to have our lake house. So it's been in the family since I think the 40s maybe. The house was built in the 20s, so it's a lake house. It's pretty cool. Anyways, this is where I started my Sprint 8. Excuse me, no, I started back here. And then I went up this nice hill. So I'm gonna pause right now. All right, Cammie's doing a Sprint 1, but she had to stop in the middle. Wow, it's really steep, and my body is winded. So, all right, I'm back. I had to pick up Cammie. I got out of breath. She was out of breath. We're both out of breath. But, you know, for those of you maybe listening to this and thinking about your exercise, you know, when we get our hearts pumping hard like this and out of breath, we are increasing, it's not only about fat loss and muscle gain, it's about building a stronger heart, increasing your blood vessels. When you increase your blood vessels, you increase your white blood cell count, and you can carry more oxygen around, more oxygen into all the cells and all the muscles. It just provides more energy and more better health. So we have stronger hearts that will actually beat less if we're conditioned. So it's pretty important to get that heart beating less times over the course of a day. So my understanding is I'm just sharing with you this beautiful area. This is Medina Lake, and over here is the canyon. And I'll show you in a minute where my dad's house is. But a deconditioned heart, someone that doesn't exercise, could beat up to 115,000 beats in 24 hours. That's a lot. For someone who is conditioned, it could beat as little as 80,000 beats per day, 24 hours. I don't know about you, but I want my heart beating a lot less, pushing out a lot more blood every time it pumps. That's my goal. So you can see this is where I was running. And down. And there's the water. This is such an amazing. There's some guys out here fishing. And I'm going to bring around this corner over here. You can see where my dad's house is. Kai is running around, and I always feel like she's going to end up jumping on the ledge and trying to look over. Ah. Hopefully she's smarter than that. These guys out here fishing. And there's a road that goes down here. We've hiked all around here, and buzzards waiting for somebody to die. Kaya probably scared them off. Look how cool this is. Just amazing. And to think they built this in 1911 when they don't have all the technology they do today and the machinery and everything. It's crazy. Kaya, get back! So you come around here and you can just barely see the top of my dad's house. I'm assuming you can see it. I can see it. I'll just walk a little further and show you, but it's just crazy to think that this dam was built that long ago in this area without all the stuff that they have now. So there's the house. Kaya! And we do rolling rocks off of the dam, off that little ledge down there, and see how far they go. It's pretty fun. And we hike all around down here. Magnificent. All right, well, we're gonna head on back. I gotta eat. I think I'm gonna have one of my human protein shakes with my Egg White International and get back to studying. Bye.